Make sure my camera's right. Hope y'all doing good out there. Thank you for tuning in to Joffy's VIP Room. I'm your host, Joffy. We about to get at it real quick. Right here in the background here, I was going to play the game while I asked a question with you guys, but unfortunately, I forgot my headset at my place. I'm at my friend's house. So, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. So let's get at it real quick. Get at it real quick. Thank you all for tuning in once again. Let's see. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this real quick. This is my playthrough of The Last of Us. The Last of Us, for all you who do not know, is a game about the infected, which is pretty much what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be acting out these scenes as the infected. Not these. I don't got money like this to be making stuff like this. So let's go get at it. I'm gonna turn it down too as well, so that way I won't hear my screaming and whatever. Look at what I'm gonna do. Look. Y'all see this shit, man? Well, y'all see this shit, man? Well, that is crazy. Okay, let's stop playing. Okay, so first things first. Uh, Whenever we do these projects, I always want to, preach safety. Whereas, I'm sorry, I'm still looking down right here, but the camera's up there. Don't mind me. So safety, safety, safety. That's the most biggest important thing with this project. We're gonna be in some areas, like I mentioned in the first video about this. We're going to be in some areas that might not look as safe, but I'm going to make sure that they are safe. Some areas we just got to find some different areas. We'll clear it out, make sure everything looks good, make sure everything looks right. When you're going through a little infected zombie apocalypse type of thing, the areas don't look like they're up to date. So we'll try to make sure that everything is safe, like land and everything is good, so you guys don't really hurt yourselves. That's number one. Let's always protect ourselves while we do these things. Let's watch each other's back. Let's be respectful towards others and everyone and their backgrounds, because it's a lot of people. Same thing I mentioned in the first video. So, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started to the nitty gritty. So, audition dates. Auditions will be on Saturday and Sunday, March 20th and 21st. We're going to do it through Zoom. What my first idea of how to do these auditions, I wanted us to meet in a park and we act this out because we're going to be in an environment. And I kind of want to see everybody act it out, but we'll get to that. We're on set. The safest and best way to do this is just do it through Zoom. And so while we do these auditions through Zoom, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you guys, don't put your email down here in this YouTube video. Message me through Facebook, James Jarfion. Through Facebook, through my IG is JoffyMan88. Or you could, let me see, just spell my name. Of course, my first name is James. That's easy to spell. Joffrion, Joffrion, and you'll pull up my picture. You'll see it. I'm in a little blue shirt, trying to think like I'm looking good and everything in the picture and everything, whatnot, what have you. But I'm not that hard to find on Facebook. Just look at this big old head, and you'll find my picture. Let's look at this real quick. What was I doing? I was looking around. Anyways, let's keep going. So, with that being said, so that's what we're gonna do with auditions. I'm gonna drop next week. I'm gonna see how we're gonna line things up since it's getting closer and closer to audition days, which is next, not this upcoming weekend, but next following, 20th and 21st. Mark it down on your calendars. And what I'll do is I'll get at everybody. I will take a small portion of the script and then I'll send it to you guys through email. And I'm not gonna have you guys pick us. I'll pick you guys at random to be the, as the characters. Of course, man play men, women play women, or whatever, what have you. And just get a good feel of it. And that way, when we do auditions, when it's your time or whatever, I'll come up with a process of how I select everyone by random, and we'll just go for it. We'll do it like that. That'll be the auditions. And what we'll do in the auditions, you tell us all a little bit about yourself. What do you do, acting, stunts, or whatever, and then tell us, just tell me a little bit about yourself. So, because we're all gonna be working together, if you are chosen, you'll get chosen. But we'll do it like that. There are a total of 10 main characters starting off. I think it's more than that, but if memory serves me correctly, there are 10 main characters. The first season that I already wrote myself and Joshua, it's already pretty much a done deal. I still got to tweak a couple more things to make sure that everything makes sense, and then we are good to go. And of course, we got, like I said, we got to find these different places to where we are going to film, make sure those places are safe. Some people we might have to talk to and ask if we can use their places if we can. Might have to pay some bills for them or whatever. I don't know. I don't know about paying bills or whatever, but might have to, give them a little bit of cash to see if we can use it. If not, we'll just see what we can do with that. Also, the episodes will be 10 to 15 minutes long, and if it goes a little bit longer than maybe 20 minutes of stretching it. Not everybody's attention span. The people, we live in a quick, fast-paced world, so 10 to 15 minutes, we could probably stretch that, especially if it's great, if we put out good work. 20 minutes, we're kind of pushing a little bit. So only time we'll probably do 20 minutes or more is if it'll be the final episode of this, and it's kind of like a full-length, like little movie or whatever, or that'll probably be like 30 minutes or 45 minutes. But that's later on down the line. We'll get to that later on down the line. So, also, we have a name, a title for this series, and I'll let you guys know about that right after I tell you what this thing is about. So, this is more like the infected, because they're infected, or you could say zombies. I prefer infected right now because of how these things go about happening. So this idea came to me. Give y'all little thoughts on how I creatively came up with this. So I work at a hospital. Some of us do know what hospital I work at. Or let's say, well, yeah, it was at this hospital. Go ahead and let it out, put it out there. So don't get me fired. Anyways, I'm just playing. No, I don't care. Well, I do care. I need my money. Anyways, so when I was a security guard at this hospital, I went through the animal care area. And so when I was going through this animal care area, I will see dogs, I will see monkeys, I will see rabbits, I will see rats, because they use these animals to work on different type of, things to, help out these different type of diseases and everything, or whatever is out there to, try to what the hell is that doing? Whatever. Pretty much trying to find out different cures for different diseases. So it was one time I went through the animal care area and there was a giant freaking pig in the cage. And so there was a latch where you can look through the little window and you can see the animals, see what the animals are doing. So I so happened to look into that little area. The pig made straight eye contact with me and he started banging his head against the cage. Yeah, it was crazy. It freaked me out a little bit, but I was like, okay, I don't know what they're doing to these animals, or it's just, animal being away from his environment. I don't know. If you do not see me after this video, please come find me at Area 51, if you can find Area 51. So let me start joking. But that kind of got the little creative wheels turning and thinking about what they do, what are they doing. I don't know. So that's what came up with me creatively with thinking of this story. I always wanted to create a villain or some story to where the villain would use some type of virus that they use on animals and they would, attack the world or, be diabolical or whatever with it. And so now, over the years, I started coming with this more creatively and I said, okay, this can work, this can work, this can work. And so now that brings us to here, to where how I can creatively use that and bring this here to us. And now we have a little infected zombie apocalypse film right here. This was a very hard battle, by the way. I did play on The Last of Us. It's called The Rat King. If you know who The Rat King is, click on The Last of Us Part 2 on YouTube. You'll see who the Rat King is. Or if I can hurry, I'll probably get to that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll freaking see. I think I was scared for my life at this part. Like I'm always having everything else. So, pretty much, what's going on in this series is that, of course, like I said, we are fighting the infected, but it's more than that. And as you get to know these characters, you're saying, okay, this is what's going on. This is what's taking place. This is what they're fighting for. And I like working with flawed characters. I like creating flawed characters because you have more depth to this story. So I'll go ahead and let you guys know what it is, because pretty much you're gonna know what you want to know what you're gonna be doing. So my character, Sam, he pretty much deals with panic attacks, and he also deals with pretty much in real tense situations. He freezes up, and so when that happens, you're thinking like, okay, zombie affected apocalypse thing. What in the hell? All right, when the zombie infected apocalypse going on, I don't need you to freeze up, man. I need you to get up out of yourself and do something. And there are people really like that in real life. In tense situations, they have panic attacks. They freeze up. They can't. It's something that they're dealing with. So it's mentally, or I don't know. I don't know exactly what it is with them. I'm not bashing them. I'm not talking bad about them. No offense to them. But in a situation like that, and now let's throw in another character. Let's say for another character I created, this character is from war veteran. That character has PTSD. That character has bipolar disorder, and that character loves to fight. So you mixing these two characters together, boom, they're clashing. So you're pretty much seeing that these different characters that come into play on top of this little zombie infected thing, which makes it more tense, and it makes people get more behind these characters, if that makes sense. So later on, as the story goes along, you'll see why. You're like, oh, this is what they're fighting for. This is why they're doing it. So, and there you have it. So, just give you like guys a little bit more snippet of it, and as the story comes along, you'll be like, okay, and now you understand what's going on fully, why they're fighting, what they're fighting for. Because in zombie apocalypse films, the infected films, all you see is some big buff swole guy or somebody who struggles just trying to survive. True, yes, that's what they're trying to do, but also with these characters, it's more to it, you know, and that's what's so different about what the project that we're doing. So, not everyone will have something physically or not everyone will have something physically, like I said, going on with them inside. Some people will just be like, regular people that's just trying to survive. But and that's how the story, that's what get all into the nitty gritty of the story. So with that being said, the title of this is called The Beginning of the End. That's the title of this, Beginning of the End. So you can go ahead and write that down, tell everybody about that. Say, hey, tell your friends, hey, do you want to get casted or you want to try out audition for this thing called The Beginning of the End? If they ask you about it, say, hey, pretty much it's a zombie infected apocalypse type of TV web series thing that we got going on. These people are dealing with some mental issues and pretty much some conditions, all while trying to survive during the zombie apocalypse. If they ask you what type of symptoms or whatever they're going through, you tell them that some people will have depression, some people are dealing with PTSD, some people are dealing with panic attacks, and they're like, okay, so you get the interest. So that's all I want to share with you guys about that. And let me go through my notes real quick, make sure I'm finished. That way, you guys can go on about your way, and we'll be done. Like I did say, any and all help is appreciative, like I mentioned in the other video. Also, if you know anybody who can, provide with different places, and maybe we got to do, wear a shirt or whatever to show that we're filming at this place. Let's say, for example, if we're filming at a bar, and they say, yeah, you film for free or whatever, or you'll pay this amount. Can you, one of you guys wear my T-shirts or whatever? Yeah, cool, no problem. I think that's fair. Let's see. There are some very talented people that's involved in this project. I'm not sure exactly what we will get out of this project, what will happen, but we're gonna go for it. IMDb credit, of course, you'll get that, and we'll see. We'll go from there. So, if you have any questions, of course, comment below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Also, like I said, don't put your email down there. I don't want nobody send you emails and driving you crazy or whatever. What is going on in this? Let me see. Let me fast forward real quick. So if I can, fast forward it real quick. Da-da-da. Went back too far. Let's see. Right there. I think you got a good shot of the Rat King. So there you go. Like I was running right there. Look at him. Oh. Look at that. High knees. High knees. That's the Rat King. And I got killed right there. Yeah, kind of snapping neck right there. Anyways, so with that being said, I don't want y'all to see me die anymore. A little death montage going on right here. So, also watch some video games like The Last of Us, Resident Evil. You can watch The Walking Dead to get ideas on how the infected zombies are supposed to act with each other. You also have some different characteristics as zombies. So, like for example, maybe you'll sniff the air to tell like maybe like humans are around here. Like, so that's something that they really don't do in zombie apocalypse films. So it's different characteristics, different things that zombies and the infected does in this project. We can do whatever we want really because we're not tied to know any major film or anybody, any producer, whatever. Just go nuts, have fun with it, have fun, you guys. And even like I said, even in the other video when I was saying that if you want to be cast as a main character, um, do not get offended if you get killed off. Or, dang, that is hideous. Damn, that thing ugly. Anyway, did I die at that part? Anyways, so pretty much, if you get cast as a main character and your character get killed off, don't worry, we can still use it as a zombie infected person. But not everybody's going to die. Some will, some won't. Some will make it. Some to push the plot. Some to help build each other's up. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, I'm gonna end this video right quick because I'll post it at the 15-minute mark, going a little bit over time. But like I said, any and all help is appreciative. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this project, and I will see you guys real soon. And yeah, be safe out there. Have a good one. Let me get back to this real quick. Dang, boy, I was trying to, boy. Woo! Look at me scramble and everything, boy. I was struggling. This was a beast, man. I'm telling you. But where'd he go? Yeah, this is it. Anyways, y'all have a good one. Oh, like, share, comment, subscribe, and share with everyone. Share. I'm trying to continue my subscribers up.